Hey, it's Evan Peter YT, and here are some of the funniest Joe Rogan clips you're not going to want to miss. This first clip of Theo Von talking about mushrooms is so funny, and Joe Rogan's reaction is priceless.
Oh, I never told you the end of that.
Oh, sorry.
So, no, I took that bag of mushrooms to that party,
right?
And a bunch of people ate them who'd never had them before.
Uh-oh.
And then we played a game of hide and go seek, right? I was like,
oh, no.
Oh, dude.
You hide in another dimension.
I was like, I'll count. You guys go hide, right?
Oh, no.
And I never went to fucking look for them. That was the end of that, bro. I never seen one dude, this boy Timothy, I never seen that dude again.
Hilarious clip of Joe Rogan talking about Donald Trump is one you're not going to want to miss.
Play this, because 24 things nobody is better at than Trump.
Nobody can do it like me. Nobody. Nobody can do it like me. Honestly.
Nobody's stronger than me.
Nobody has better toys than I do.
There's nobody bigger or better at the military than I am.
Nobody loves the Bible more than I do. Nobody builds walls better than me.
Nobody's better to people with disabilities than me.
Nobody's fighting for the veterans like I'm fighting for the veterans.
There's nobody that's done so much for equality as I have.
There's nobody more pro-Israel than I am. There's nobody more conservative than me. There is nobody that respects women more than I do.
Oh, really?
Nobody would be tougher on ISIS
had I
than
known.
Donald Trump.
Nobody's ever had crowds like Trump has had.
There's nobody that understands.
Joe Rogan cannot get over this joke about a flamethrower that Elon Musk made.
It was like, we should do a flamethrower. So we...
Does anybody tell you no? Does anybody go, Elon, maybe for yourself, but selling a flamethrower, the liabilities, all the people you're selling this device to, what kind of unhinged people are going to be buying a flamethrower in the first place? Do we really want to connect ourselves to all these potential arsonists?
Yeah, it's a terrible idea. Terrible. Shouldn't buy one. I said don't buy this flamethrower. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. That's what I said. But still people bought it.
Yeah,
there's nothing I could do to stop them.
If you
I
build
could
it,
not
they will
stop
come.
them. I said don't buy it. It's a bad idea.
How many did you make?
It's dangerous. It's wrong. Don't buy it. And still people bought it. I just couldn't stop them.
How many did you make?
20,000.
And they're all gone.
In 4 days? They sold out in 4 days.
Joe Rogan and Bill Burr share a hilarious laugh about this joke about the news.
I do is I watch the news once every 2 weeks. I'm like, mask or no mask? Still mask? All right, mask. That's all I give a fuck about. I don't care.
But even they say you shouldn't wear a mask unless you're treating a coronavirus patient. The World Health Organization.
Yeah, but they didn't say that
that.
initially. They didn't say it initially.
No, they didn't.
They did, and then it gradually, and then wait, and then everybody wore the fucking masks. This is like rollerblading. Everybody fucking rollerbladed, and then there was that one fucking homophobic joke, and then everybody acted like they never did it. And then 100 million fucking rollerblades got thrown into the fucking ocean. We all wore masks, and then all of a sudden, people are fucking sitting there. What? You don't have the body type for it, dude. Your fucking knuckles would scrape on the ground, even with that extra 2 inches.
Joe Rogan and Brendan Traub laugh at this hilarious joke.
He's in Australia?
Yeah, he's in Australia on tour right now. And he goes, yeah, I mean, this is this morning. He goes, yeah, man, got a koala coming to the hotel. And I went, oh, shit, man, those things have chlamydia, so make sure you wash your hands. And he goes, shit, I have some things, too. He better wash his hands. I was just like, all right, dude. All right, man. He's so stupid. He's so
Shit, I have some things.
Then he better wash his hands.
Oh, my God, that's funny.
But it's legit a koala's coming over to this fucking hotel.
That's so Theo.
Joey Diaz is one of the funniest people to go on the Joe Rogan podcast, and here, you're not going to miss this clip.
Wings must be done with blue cheese?
Blue cheese, yeah, like the way they invented in Buffalo, New York. If you're going to do something original, do it original. You're going to show up with that ranch that smells like somebody's ass. You ever smell
They're saying
fucking
that
ranch?
ranch is starting to replace ketchup.
Yeah, that's
in a lot
good.
of
If you're a
ways.
fucking hillbilly and you want to taste the ass in your mouth all fucking day. I hate that fucking ranch shit. Don't put it close to me. Don't put it around me. It's either blue cheese with wings or go fuck your mother. That's the next shirt, all right, please. Fucking, you're going to give me a fucking ranch.
This Joey Diaz joke is probably the funniest out of all of them, talking about his smelly farts.
And on the way home, we got on the bus. And while we were waiting there, my stomach started hurting. And I said, Jesus Christ, I don't know if I'm going to shit myself or fart, but let me just take a chance.
Good move.
And I blew this fart, Joe Rogan. That was so bad. we were on a bus and people started running, you know, the school buses? People started running to the windows, right? To swing down the bus windows. But here's what gets better. I farted again. And the teachers were going, oh my God, he's changing flavors. But the worst thing was the cheerleaders were crying. That's how bad it smelled. They were sitting in front of the bus going,
Wait a minute, he's changing flavors.
One of the teachers yelled out, oh my God, he's changing flavors. That's how bad these farts were.
Joe Rogan has an ultimatum question, and it is so funny to hear the reaction.
To a lot of guys, like if you had to choose between being blind or having your dick break, where your dick can never get it up again.
Oh, no question.
What would you say?
Give me the fucking stick and the dog. Give me the Stevie Wonder glasses.
Theo Vaughn makes this hilarious joke about Eddie Bravo, comparing him to a Jack Russell.
Dude, I talked to your buddy Eddie Bravo, and that guy is a real.
He's out there.
He's like a deaf Jack Russell almost, you know?
A deaf Jack Russell?
Yeah, because once he gets going, you can't.
Oh, Jack Russell Terrier?
Yeah. You ever been around one of those dogs? You open the car, and then the next thing you know, they're at the. Yeah. They're like sick, yeah.
But how's he deaf?
Because you can't get him back. Like once he goes, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't get him back in the car. Like you're sitting there honking the horn. You can't. That guy's out there. You know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about, but I've never heard anybody make a description like that. A deaf Jack Russell Terrier.
My father's friend. My father's friend. He was.
Joey Diaz has a crazy childhood story that has Joe Rogan laughing.
I still remember my mother taking me into a restaurant bathroom and holding me in a, what's that when they
headlock?
Guillotine?
Guillotine?
The other one, guillotine.
And she's punching you?
Me. No.
She shot you up?
Yeah.
With what?
Penicillin.
Oh my God.
Because when I was a kid, I was so sickly.
She got you in a headlock and shot you up. Penicillin.
Listen to me.
Where'd the needle go?
Listen to me.
On top of his head?
Cubans. I had a Cuban doctor, Dr. Orlando Del Valle. He made house calls, okay? He came over. He would come into the room, and this is very funny because I'm going to tell you how fucking hysterical heretics is. Hereditary shit is crazy. Your kids get what you got. Now, he would come over. Now, Dr. Del Valle did a bump from time to time. Now, this is I'm talking about 1968, 69. Please, this goes on. When he come over, I lived on 205 West 88th Street. He'd bring the little thing, and him and my mom would talk, and my stepdad, and then somebody else would be there, like a chick that would help my mom. And sure enough, he would come over, put the thermometer in my ass, and then look at me and say, Jose Antonio, we have to give you a needle. And I go, give me 5 minutes. Let me think about it. And my mom would go, what's going on? He has to think about it. I swear to God, you don't take that needle, I'll fucking kill you. So then they would go in the fucking parlor, they'd put on Cuban music, and I would like put cartoons on. Like it was inevitable. And then he would have like 2 drinks.
Like, how old are you during this time?
I'm 5, 6. He would have 2 drinks, then he'd come back in. He goes, Jose Antonio, you ready yet? And I'm like, I'm not ready. So for years, they called me, me va a doler. That means it's going to hurt. They would have to hold me down and give me a shot. So then my stepfather, mom, the babysitter, and my mom would be like, I'll fucking knock you out. Stop crying, you fuck. Be a man. I'd be, no, it's gonna hurt.
Mike Tyson laughs with Joe Rogan about his past owning tigers.
Crazy picture. You in your underwear with a tiger on a chain. That is one of the.
That's the champ right there.
That's you at peak crazy.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah.
Tom, what was going through my mind? I don't know what made me think about. My friend said, Mike, you can get some awesome animals. And I'm saying, really? Are you serious?
Joe Rogan cannot stop laughing at this Steve-O joke talking about apartments.
No shoes and a fucking and I get they go through your property, you know, when they process you into jail, and so they pull out a bag of cocaine and they re-arrest me at the jail.
Oh my God!
So I'm in so I'm in there for like 3 days or something, and it's on the news, and the apartment building's fucking over me, even though I rented 4 apartments in the building.
Why did you rent 4?
Because one was a skate park. One was
skate park. There's nothing better than Joe Rogan laughing hysterically, and in this clip you're gonna see why.
And then it merged into Chip, who my girlfriend hated so much, and Chip became the fucking because Chip would embarrass people. I did that literally before I ever thought of doing it on the radio. I would be out with girlfriends and embarrass them by doing that. Like I would just be making bad jokes in the cab, and my girlfriend, Jen, and even girlfriends before her would just go, "Just shut the fuck up. It's not funny." And it made me so happy. And this is what would drive Jen crazy. We'd be in like a really nice steakhouse, and the waiter would come over, and she would order like the salmon, and then Chip just goes, "How much is that?" and would ask the waiter, and she was like, "Do you know how humiliating it is that people think I fucked that guy? People think I'm fucking this guy."
Joe Rogan loves this joke talking about men that can't read and how it affects sex.
I tell a bit on stage. I said something about a big dick black man that can't read. They puts it down. They have all the women.
I can't read. They put it down.
My first kid's father couldn't read. When they ain't got no side teeth and they can't read, they got the best sex because they practice all the time. Black men who can't read don't have sex like black men who got a 9-to-5 who can read. The sex is totally different.
Because they're not tired.
Because they practice. All they do is practice on women. I mean, my husband got to go to work, Joe. He ain't got time to be flipping me over, slapping me across the head. He ain't got time for all that ghetto love.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
He ain't got time for all that ghetto love. Go to the ghetto and buy the weed out of where I live at. They would go over to the ghetto. So I said, Juma, how much weed you buy? 1.5 grams. What the hell is that? I don't know. And I called the police on him. I used to do. I did. I called the police on him to shake him up, right? And you
called the police on him?
Yeah, but I said, hey, we black, so leave your guns in the car. So come over here and shake my son up. The police get over there. The police and Junebug's son go to school together. This motherfucker come over there and start crying. "We love you, Junebug." I said, I didn't call you for to fucking cry. Now we all crying. We all was crying. So that didn't help. But eventually, I think he's going to stop smoking now.
He's going to stop or start?
I think he stopped. I ran off all his friends. I told it, I said, look, your white son just lost his only black friend. I'm going to fuck your white baby up. Bring him back over here with the weed.
This last joke has Joe Rogan dying hysterically talking about basketball.
It's 2 ways it can hit you. I do it on basketball, and sometimes in basketball, it's like someone will throw you a pass, and while it's in the air, you go, okay, what are my options here when this ball gets to me? I got him cutting. I could pass to him. I could shoot. I could pass it back. And it's like, all right, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. And then the ball comes to you. At other times, that ball just hits you in the face. You're like, oh, sorry, guys.
So
Everyone's like, why are you playing high?
It's so true.
Yeah.
Want to see more content like this? Subscribe to my channel where I make